What? What? Excuse me.
Hey.
Excuse me.
Hey,
Excuse me.
Hey.
Is this Savage AF?
Yes, man. Ask who's calling. Hey, Savage AF,
Whoa,
y'all.
whoa. What's going on, y'all?
Y'all know what it is, man. Forget your feelings. Facts matter. We'll be cursing in 4 minutes.
4 minutes. Countdown.
Savage AF. I'm your one of your hosts. My name is Black Pedro. This guy.
And that is
that guy right there.
God damn it. Shang, comedian Shang.
That's his name, y'all.
That's it, right.
Savage AF. We're here for you guys live. Monday through Friday. 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, typically.
Yeah.
But when we do it, we're live on YouTube and Facebook. If you ever miss us live.
Yep. If you ever miss
us live. Your mother hated you. She should have left you.
Wow.
There, okay.
You just cussed already.
Oh yeah, I did. Never mind. Oh well, forget today's show. It's over. Savage AF, man.
Hey,
listen, guys. If you ever miss us live, if you ever miss us live, that's your fault. But we do have redemption in the form.
You just went in right off the bat.
I'm not. I'm no short.
Yeah, if you miss this live, your mama's a hoe. Whoa.
Yo.
Pedro. Slow down.
But you can turn your mother's life around in yours by going to our YouTube channel where we have all the shows archived. It's scrolling at the bottom of the screen. YouTube.com. /C/SavageAF.
When you get there, when your journey is done, when you are absolutely in the house, what you got to do is you ring the bell. You make sure that you give us some thumbs up, because thumbs up is the way to go in life. Like, the thumbs up is the universal sign for it's okay.
Hey,
it's all right.
Or if you're on the highway, I need a ride. Either way, Savage AF, man.
Or
get ready, girl.
Get
ready, girl.
All right, so make sure you do that. Also, there's another thing I gotta let y'all know about. Other than the thumbs up, we told you that. We already explained to you. You gotta subscribe. The people that are regulars, you know what the deal is. Subscribe. But what we need you to do, aside from that, is this little thing called the egg. The egg.
IG, Instagram, for those who have time to say words. But either way, it is very important. Many entertainers across the world have their careers die,
right,
due to a lack of following. We refuse to go out that.
I don't want our fate to end this way. So boom, at Black Pedro, make sure you follow at Black Pedro. You follow at Black Pedro. You'll feel better. You'll smell better, and you'll be a better all around. Also, if you get a chance, say you happen to be, you happen to be sitting around your house, boom, comedian Shang, hit me up, comedian Shang, and everything will be all right. Everything gonna be all right. Everything gonna be all right.
Also, know that we're on Facebook as well. Okay, it's Savage A. Dot. You gotta put a period there. F. Dot Savage A. Dot F. Dot. So check us there, man. And speaking of checking us, we do appreciate the support. And I see a lot of y'all out there right now. Treehead, sup? No other Miranda. What up, though?
Can I just ask a quick question of one of the people that are very cool to watch our show? Why do you call yourself Treehead? I
don't even know, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Is it because of? It's not what I'm thinking it is.
Either that or she's into nature.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what it was. And Nicole H, you're right, aka Shang, Uncle Stabby, aka stab you in the face, aka fork to the grill.
Lady Hazel May is here as well.
Right.
We appreciate y'all for being here, man. So much. Make sure you're telling your friends, grandma, all of that. Savage AF. We should probably just get into the show. Oh, tomorrow I'll be live
where's
at
where's your flyer?
Oh man, I didn't pull it in. I'll pull it in by the end of the
Damn
show. But I'll just tell you, Comedy Chateau, 10 p.m., North Hollywood, California. Make sure you go to comedychateau.com. You can get tickets there. If you use the promo Black Pedro, you're in for free. All you have to do is buy me some alcohol. Okay.
There you go. And also Saturday we'll be in Long Beach, and that's the flyer. I don't know nothing about the flyer, and I'm not trying to emphasize, but this dude put me in sepia, everybody else in black and white, and then
no, Roz is in color too.
That's weird. We're gonna be at it's called Fiddler's Green. Gonna be a live show, very funny comic. Scruncho will not be there. So he won't be at the show, but everybody else will be at the show. Make sure you come check us out. That is right. The information is on my website where you can get the tickets. iamshang.com. And then tomorrow night I'll be at the Laugh Factory playing the upright bass. I'll be playing upright bass for all you bitches.
He's auditioning for Triangle as a member of the Roots.
So I'll be there playing, and then also tomorrow night I'll be at the Shindig. Now that picture looks more like a regular picture.
There you go.
Yeah, but I'll be at the Roosevelt Shindig. It's a very nice club, the Center Grill Theater, rocking it out. Yo, make sure you come check me out. If you don't, you smell funny. All right, let's get into the rundown on the run up on the rundown.
Why did Damani say Roz with her deep ass voice? She does have a Tina Turner texture to her.
Yeah, she'll be on the show.
I'll be your private dancer.
She does sound like she's been smoking cigars for a very long time. Now,
Savage AF, man. You gotta know what it
is. She's just sitting there with her feet up and the vagina.
You gonna pump the gas or am I gonna pump the gas? I ain't pumping the gas.
Pedro, take your clothes off and get in this bed because little lady Roz asked you
to. There you go. Savage AF, man. She is feisty. January 12th. It's a Thursday, y'all. 20 Deuce Trey in the time-space continuum, man. You know,
that's what I was trying to figure out the other day. It's Deuce Trey.
Deuce Trey.
Because I'm so used to 2022, I was thinking it's 2020 twin, but it ain't.
Nope. Deuce Trizzle.
It's Deuce Trey. Yeah, that's what I'm. All right, so that's it. Rest in peace, West Coast legend. Laylaw dead?
Of NWA? I don't know. Well, we're gonna keep it moving while we're alive, y'all. Savage AF. Fuck your feelings, facts matter. Black Pedro comedian Shang. You know what it is. We're gonna end today's show, speaking of Shang, with a Shangry. Okay. Why does evil keep winning?
Evil is winning like a motherfucker, boy. Evil.
There you go. Well, let's talk about it. Before we get into that, Black Pedro pop in today. Are we gathering these gallons? Let's talk about it. But before we get into that, we do have that critical question for y'all today. Motherfucker, say what? The Bruce family, who was awarded their land back here in Southern California, has resold the land back to LA County.
Suckers.
Let's talk about the amount and see if it's enough. Well, let's talk about it, y'all. But before we get into that, Savage AF, Thursday, April 12th. January 12th.
See?
I'm skipping ahead. Yeah, I'm from the future. It's January 12th. 20 Deuce Trey. We're going to start off with his pronoun is her. His pronoun is her. Who am I referring to? Robert Hur, the new special counsel who's been appointed by our Attorney General, Merrick Garland.
Bitch-ass, creepy, I smell people's seats. Merrick Garland, little punk bitch. You punk bitch, cracker-ass cracker.
Shang and him were roommates in college, and they are still best friends to this day.
You punk, and your mama a punk. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Your mama's a punk. Your family's a punk. Your whole family's a punk. Fuck Merrick Garland. For the eternity of the universe.
The last time I stopped by your house, Shane, you and Merrick Garland was doing bong rips.
I mean,
and
we
and
ain't
watching
friends
old
no more,
Cheech and
man.
Chong movie. Y'all used to be. It was all good
Nah,
just a week
man.
ago.
Yeah, nah, man. I
All
wish he
right.
was at your reunion and you smacked shit out of him.
All
Fuck him.
right.
And I'm gonna tell
So
you why.
well, here we go. So the reason why there's a special counsel who's been assigned to probe Biden, which might sound weird, but yeah, it's not a physical thing. But we talked about it yesterday. It has been discovered now in 2 locations that Joseph Robinette Biden, from his time as vice president during the Obama administration, has possession of top secret and confidential documents that he probably shouldn't have. We also stated that it's not in the same quantities
It's not. Hold up.
and
Wait,
seemingly
wait.
with the same intentions as Trumpy Dumpty, but it still represents a problem.
Okay.
And Garland has moved very quickly to assign Robert Hur to be the special counsel to investigate the who, when, why, what, where's of Joe Biden having
okay.
these materials.
Well, let me just say
Shang,
about
go.
Ah, fuck Merrick Garland. And yeah, I'm talking. Yes, I'm talking. I'm talking to you, bitch. Merrick Garland he quickly jumps on the 4 locations. Now they just making shit up. Now they just planting shit. 4 locations, whatever that tree hit. The bottom line is he jumped on this immediately, but he took almost a year to make any kind of action, and he still hasn't done any action pertaining to corrupt ass fucking Donald Trump. I'm not saying let Biden slide, but I'm also saying don't do that shit as quickly as you did, you little punk bitch. You know what? I'm putting a hit on him. I'm putting a hit on him.
Yes, sir. That was a joke. He meant a verbal hit.
Verbal hit.
A philosophical assassination. So here's the thing. I don't think it took Garland like a whole year to get on Marla. What really happened is you had the National Archives asking for these documents back.
All right, Pedro.
And the Trumpy Dumpty camp is like, oh, okay. They kind of devoted, right? Like, oh, I didn't know you wanted them back. My bad. And then, they gave some documents back, and then you go through them, and then the archives are like, wait a minute, it's still some of the documents missing. And then, the Trump camp was like, in bad reception.
Right. No.
And they act like they didn't. And so then
no,
hold on. Then the FBI went in.
Not true.
What?
I'm gonna pull.
Then the FBI went in.
What was what's the sister that's on MSNBC? She just was interviewing the Republican
Joy Reid?
MAGA, Joy Reid, where she literally said to this guy, "That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. No, that's not true. That's not true." And I'm gonna tell you why it's not true with Merrick bitch ass Garland. Merrick, I'm scared, bitch ass Garland. Is because he did let it slide because he was apprehensive because he didn't want to look biased. Fuck him for doing that. I'm not saying that Biden is in the clear and shouldn't have done what he did, but Biden, the speed that he's doing it with, he's not apprehensive about looking partisan pertaining to this. Why would he do it so fast with this? Why don't you wait a while and figure out if everything's legit? Because you did that shit with Trump. Not only did you do that with Trump, Trump's like, well, maybe I got it, maybe I don't, maybe I got it, maybe I don't. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck you, Merrick Garland. I see you in these streets.
I think you're overlooking one important detail that made the difference, though.
What is the difference?
Well, the difference is that as opposed to the National Archive having to hound Joe Biden for documents that he shouldn't have, what happened was Biden's attorneys found these documents and immediately notified the proper authorities. So the action that's occurring is because the Biden camp acted responsibly quickly. Right. So it's not, I feel like you're making it out to be more of like, Garland was quick to witch hunt Biden, but not.
Right. No, that's
Trump.
Exactly what the fuck I'm saying.
No, but I'm saying, but Biden turned himself in. where you did have to chase down Trump. Biden came and was like, throw the blower in his lap, walk myself to the court, like, bitch, I did that, X-rated. You know what I'm saying? So when what I'm saying is, like, when the Biden camp comes forward, it allows for quicker action because there's not all the bullshit like, oh, I didn't know you wanted these. I didn't even know I had these. You know, it was more like, oh shit, we found some shit you're not supposed to have here. You should probably look into this. My bad.
Wow.
So I think the circumstances prompted quicker action due to the honesty that the Biden can't say.
No. And Nicole A says they're all corrupt. Verbal red rum. And I disagree. I think that he definitely moved faster when it came to Biden. He definitely moved slower because he's a bitch, was afraid to do something pertaining to Trump. He didn't. He was like,
he did though.
No, he didn't. He has
really. Shank, he's done something. There's something going on right now. I did John Smith.
Really?
Which is like, which is when you want to send a white guy to go kill somebody, his name's always John Smith. Look at that dude. He has no identity or soul. His only mission is to uphold the law and to put white collar dudes in jail.
I am the law.
He loves it, bro.
I'm the law. Sorry.
So Nicole's like, who's gonna have files next? All of them got files. Now, yesterday I said that, right? I was like, we need to run up on Jimmy Carter, Obama, all the presidents that's still alive, W. Bush, all of that shit, right? Like, we need to go, because, you know, and I said this yesterday, and then later on in the evening, I heard Katie Porter, you know, from here in California, representative, righteous white lady, out of Orange County. You know, she was like, you know, we might have a problem with this among all presidents. You know what I mean? So this might be something that needs to be looked into.
And I'm gonna tell you what happened. What Merrick Garland did today, and I just read an article. I was procuring some things on the toilet.
Okay.
While I was reading, and did Merrick Garland just doom Joe Biden's 2024 campaign?
He's got to do it, though. He has to do it.
Absolutely.
Well, no, I mean, Biden does it himself. No, but what I'm saying, you're skipping the detail where the Biden attorneys are like, oh, we found some shit. Come look at us. We got shit we're not supposed to have. Right. So this probe is initiated by the Biden camp's action, which are honest, righteous, and the right way to behave when you find that you are in possession of things you shouldn't be in possession of potentially. So, if anything, he might be punished for doing the right thing, ultimately, politically, but realistically, if the right thing was done.
He's doomed. I'm gonna tell you why. Let me let y'all people in the feed know why. And Nicole H. So who's gonna have filed next? Oh God, they're gonna find files at my house.
No, but realistically, this may have happening with.
But they're not
all of our past presidents, right? So, some of them leave with files.
Stupid. Democrats are stupid. Republicans are evil and stupid, and the Democrats are going to one, condemn him just as much. Two, they're going to ride this out like it's like without.
They're going to condemn who?
They're going to condemn Biden.
Democrats are going to condemn Biden.
Not the Democrats in Congress or the Senate. The Democrats that are the voters. They're going. He's taking it to the face. And even though he showed honesty, and he actually is like, "Hey, I didn't know. Here you go. Here you go." He put it on a platter for them. They're not going to look at it that way, and the Republicans ain't going to look at it that way. Okay, and I'm just saying.
I think
Merrick Garland is evil, and he's a bitch. I want to see him in these streets.
My guess is
hands.
So you don't think Biden should be probed for this?
You got to stop using probed. It just sounds.
You don't think they should? You don't think they should insert themselves into Biden in order to find out what happened?
You're still saying it. It still sounds.
You don't think the Department of Justice should inject?
No. See, every word you use is bad. It's just They should investigate.
You don't think they should get up in his ass?
No, I don't think they should. They shouldn't spread. But
see, the problem is then Merrick Garland would become biased for not looking into this.
But he's a bitch. And what's up, Damani? He's a bitch. Merrick, and for the people that came in late, Merrick Garland's a bitch, and he's creepy. And look at this face. Look at that face. You don't think he smells little kids' seats? You don't think he's driving past kindergartens and like saying, "Oh, fresh meat, sweet meat in the house."
It looks like his thought was, "I have cookies in my pants."
Yeah,
you know, it's like it's just something weird going on. He's like,
man, you know what? That's it. I'm putting a hit on him. Bum bum ba da 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 da. I'm sorry, that was wrong.
I mean, Merrick Garland has to do when somebody comes and like, "Sorry, we have broken the law." He can't be like, "Oh, go ahead with it. You just president. Go ahead. I know you didn't mean to take these papers." You got to put somebody on it. I think ultimately, what's going to pan out, and this is just a hunch, a guess, whatever, is that the things that Joseph Robin and Biden were in possession of will be far less dangerous, and I bet the actions around it are less nefarious than those of Trumpty Dumpty, right? Like, I think that the documents Trumpty Dumpty has and the quantity he had and then the way he took them and his claim to them afterwards, like they mine. There's more to that than, shit, I had an envelope and it's got some document, my bad, here. Take that.
Yeah, but I think that Merrick Garland should have been up Trump's ass even more. And I don't think he has.
They're in there now. They're at the lube up stage where they're about to. It's not at the
lube up stage. You know why? Because if it wasn't for the Georgia going after him, New York going after him, and now there's two other places going after him. I can't recall right now. But if it wasn't for them, even that pressure wouldn't have done it for Merrick Garland. So anybody, I'm going to say something. If y'all see that motherfucker in the street, call me up. Let me know. I'm riding on him. That's it. I'm riding on him.
I feel like you shouldn't try and fight the top cop in the nation.
I should. I don't know.
I'm not sure if that's the route, bro.
Because he wants me to have some cookies.
I mean, you could take them. I know you could take them, dog. But I'm just.
But I mean, come on, man. You really think that I know exactly what I'm doing? I'm trying to fuck over the Democrats. I know exactly that's what he's saying right now. He's and I don't get me wrong. The Democrats, I mean, fuck it. They're such pussies and they don't know how to fight and fight dirty and do like that. I mean, do like they do. If somebody's grabbing you and you're fighting and you trying to be all technical and they biting you, scratching you, sticking their finger in your eye, the whole nine. Why are you sitting there going, "Hey man, let's make it a fair fight"? It's a fight. Fuck that. Merrick Garland is showing bias, and again, we'll see you in these streets, Merrick Garland.
And that's just, Merrick. That's just shame. If I see you in the streets, I might just do something like, but I'm not gonna.
You're not going. All right, you're not gonna fight him. All right.
I'm gonna let the man do his job, and then we'll see what is done. Or he's appointed others to do the job.
Okay. So Nicole H is just full of shit tonight. I mean, full of stuff. Not full of shit like you full of shit like that's bullshit. I mean, investigations beget investigations. What's up, Breezy JJ?
What you writing? Illegal revelations over there? She's like, and yea, action shall beget more action.
And so shall it be written, and so shall it be done. All right, we got Maya saying Thursday fuckery. It is absolutely fuckery. And I just feel like
it's not. You have to look into it. Listen, you got Biden's lawyers coming out and being like, "Oh, my bad." It's like if you sheriff of a town and I'm digging a garden and I'm like, "Oh, sheriff, I found a dead family in my fucking backyard, bro." The sheriff can't be like, "Oh, just go ahead, makes great fertilizer. You'll be fine."
Watch it, G Willigers. You watch it, buddy.
You got to investigate how this happened, how the bodies got there. Boom,
I
boom.
know.
Each leaf of paper is a body. You know what I mean? And they have to look into it. It is the gig. I'm telling you, if Merrick Garland didn't do anything about this, then he would really.
Then it would be really bad.
He would be biased.
I don't like the fact that he did it so fast. like a day
No,
later.
but that's what I'm saying. It's because they turned
But he let
themselves
this
in.
loser slide. He let
But
this fucking
because
baby toucher slide.
the loser didn't turn himself in, Shane. You know what I mean? Like if you turn yourself in, you can't be surprised at how fast you get arrested, right? Like they're like they gave it. They're like we did something wrong. Sorry. So he has to act on that. You know what I mean? It's like he can't sit on that for months. You know that you know. So they're completely different circumstances in terms of the way between Trumpy Dumpty and Biden and these documents. They're completely different circumstances in the sense that you know Trump was being slick and trying to hide and deceive, right, and obstruct, and Biden has been open and honest. So that's why a Biden investigation relative to Trump's was open more more quickly.
Well, I
So
just want to
it,
say,
I don't think that has to do with
I'm
decisions or
gonna need you
bias
to
or
do
any of
this sound effect for me on this. This is how I feel.
that nigga right there.
All right. I mean,
All right.
anybody in the feed, again, I'll give you $5 if you hold his arms behind him while I punch him in the stomach. I fucking hate this guy. Yeah, you. I'm saying to you. And I didn't mean put a hit on him so we don't get flagged. It's just for visuals. And plus, that's Superfly, baby. Y'all know nothing about that, baby.
Maya says DOJ cannot show partiality. That's what the GOP wants to justify.
They have been. Oh, Maya,
to
lick
do
a
away with
window.
that department.
Listen, Maya, you're wrong. They can't. They have been showing partiality because they've been letting Trump slide forever. The emolument clause, they let him slide on. We found 1,000 such and such thing. You know, he said that shit. We want 1,000 such and such votes. Could you get those for me? Come on, give me a break. He did that. What about that? What about the other shit he did? Okay, the insurrectionists in charge.
But listen,
if there's all this shit,
if there's a local or a state investigation going on into a given subject, you know that doesn't necessarily mean that the feds have to step in and do anything. I mean, if Fonnie Willis can get a conviction, what does Merrick Garland need to do? You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, so it's like you can't. Well, I mean, he can't go into Georgia and step on Fonnie Willis's toes.
I know, right? But he can compound it with all of the other shit that's going on and see that this man's a crook. And by the way, Nicole H., I don't owe y'all no money yet. I told you Trump ain't going to jail, and my bet is null. That's not true. I don't owe none of y'all no money.
I feel like if this was Vegas, you've been kicked out of every casino on this.
No, I ain't. You know why? Because Trump ain't in jail. I said Trump ain't going to jail. He ain't gonna get prosecuted. Giuliani ain't gonna get prosecuted. Everybody that he fucked with, other than his lawyer who went Cohen, none of them will get prosecuted. So
Weisselberg, his accountant Weisselberg is gone. Going to jail. Maya Baker said, and take this to heart, Shane. Maya Baker said, he hasn't slid yet, Shane. You're just impatient. And that's all it is, man. It's like, it's happening. The wheels are turning. It's happening.
First off, I don't give Maya any credence because she steals pregnancy tests from CVS.
Okay.
And she sells them on the streets. I'm just saying, she sells them on the street. What's up, AJ Fit? Let me tell you shit. She sells them on the street. So I don't even trust her because she steals them. And then she says, here's pregnancy test, $55. They're $8. You know it.
And they always say positive.
Always. Okay, AJ Fit. Yeah, man. Can't wait till we meet so I can get in the gym with you and show you who's boss, brother. You will be boss. But I'm gonna tell you right now, as we move on. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna get the hit off of him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, pull back on that. Just have some patience, brother. Give it some time. It's going down. I'm telling you, by 2024, Trumpty Dumpty will be ineligible to run for office.
And so will Biden.
That's fine by me.
Fine by me.
I'm not. You know, I'm not mad.
You know who I want to run for president? All right, now before we go on, who would you want to pick to run for president? He doesn't have to be a politician. Who would you want? And everybody in the feed, who would you want to run for president?
I think we should keep politicians in there and keep the celebrities out the game.
Okay, but all right, name
but
somebody.
I mean, for me, it'd be either Bernie Sanders or Elizabeth Warren. Those would be my two top picks.
All right, I'm gonna tell you who I picked. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. It doesn't matter what you say to me, brother.
Wow. Right,
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Yeah, I just.
Why? Just so you can play his lookalike?
You goddamn right. It doesn't matter what you're thinking. It's a matter of can you smell what the Rock is cooking? And man, if he was in an election and a debate, and the other person says something, and he go over and just start banging on him, come on, man, that'd be awesome. I think Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson should Black Pedro for Preezy. Apparently,
I don't want that.
But no, I'm gonna tell you who I think should run for president, and I think he's very there. I got to say Jay-Z, bro.
No, God.
Jay-Z, man, he's a billionaire. He's good with words.
He's successful.
He's successful.
He turned crack into a successful life.
Used to be a drug dealer. Now he's dealing records. I say Jay-Z.
All right, well.
Michelle Obama, shut up. Let me tell you something, Kristen. Okay? Miss Marino.
I think she would probably make a great president, but
no,
she's truly not a politician.
She hates half that
shit. She's not.
And I'm embarrassed by
Chris, I hear you, girl. We all have our dreams.
I think that, you know what? I think, all right, but yeah, we're going to move on. But I'm going to tell you right now, but with the shit that's happening with Biden, he's not going to be eligible. Trump is going to be eligible because they let him slide on everything. The motherfucker has gotten away with shit his entire life. He used to fuck over the casinos when he would build casinos and the people that built casinos in Atlanta. He fucked over the fucking people when he had Trump University, steaks, airlines, on and on and on, bankrupt 8 times, over and over and over and over and over again. And yet, free as a bird, getting peed on while he's playing golf down in Mar-a-Lago.
Now listen, even AJ Fitt, who is quick to snap a moose's neck, even he has the patience, right? He's like, at that level, proceedings are slow. Okay. Everything got to be on point, and you have lawyers stalling for time. Now, Maya Baker throws out a real good name.
I was going to say that.
I just mentioned her earlier, but Katie Porter for president.
Katie Porter is about that life.
I mean, could you imagine just a regular ass carpool mom?
Yep.
As president, you know what I mean?
No, they tried that once. They tried that with and I can see Russia from my house in Alaska.
Oh no, that was totally different. Katie Porter is
inherently a racist to my core.
Katie Porter is intelligent.
She's intelligent,
fantastic at her job, and not a prop. Yeah, and she's not.
And she's life.
And she's not the squad. And I'm not condemning them at all. I support that, but she's not. She's not the middle of the road mainstream either.
She ain't no punk.
Yeah, she's so I think she works the system from outside of it in a good way. So Katie Porter would be actually a great one, Maya. Thanks for that throw out there. Treehead says Jay-Z is too antisocial and socially awkward for that role. Like she be hanging out with that nigga all the time. Stop, Treehead.
Right. Stop it, Treehead.
Stop name dropping. We're impressed.
Name dropping all the time. Okay.
All right, man. So we're gonna keep it pushing. We should keep pushing.
Keep on pushing.
And speaking of names, that we're gonna drop. I got one for you. It's the Bruce family. And when you hear about it, when we hear about the conclusion of this story,
which is
you might just say to yourself or even out loud,
I think motherfucker say what? Yeah. Motherfucker say what? Say yeah.
All right, so I think we're all familiar with the story, I hope, of Bruce's Beach. It was informally known as Bruce's Beach. It's a plot on the Manhattan Beach front here in
there's the image of it, and looks like a grave zone, honestly.
Yeah, it's just a little bit south of Venice Beach, and here in SoCal. So prime property, prime real estate, as we call it. Back in 1924, the city basically claimed eminent domain. So Bruce's Beach, a resort,
stolen off of the black folks.
A black family established a resort there, and the family's name was Bruce. And the city in 1924 Basically claimed
here's the image of the family when they bought the information.
Yeah, basically claimed eminent domain over the space, saying they were going to build a public park. Paid the family $14,500, and never developed it over 30 decades or so. The family failed in its attempts to reclaim the land, but was recently awarded the land back, and has now, as of this week, sold the land back to LA County, whose hands the land eventually fell into.
Right.
And they sold it back for, and this is my question, is this enough? I don't know. For $20 million. Yeah, I feel like beachfront property, Manhattan Beach, like that. I don't know anything about real estate, property value, any of that. I feel like it's worth more than that, even though $20 million, a lot of fucking money, would change me and my family's life in an instant, right? It's all about that. But
it's one of those days, man. It's one of those days. They should ask for it. It's $100 million. No, that
was only $1 million on the screen.
I know, but I couldn't get
100 more times of that.
No, the zero wouldn't.
We ran out of zeros.
The zero wouldn't.
No, but yeah, I would have thought it would have been somewhere around 100 mil, something like that. I don't know, but I think
way more money.
Okay, so I'll say this. For me, in my own head, when I heard of Bruce's Beach, that term Bruce's Beach, to me, in my mind, became this strip of land of acres of beachfront. But really, I think we're just talking about sort of like a single plot of land, which in and of itself is obviously valuable. But I think in my mind, I had aggrandized the size of land that we were talking about. So maybe I need to, kind of reshape my perspective. And then maybe 20 million sounds great.
No, 20 million is way too low. Number one. Number two, when this family got it before, good looking family back then. Look at them, smooth,
well-behaved Negroes.
Well-behaved Negroes. Look at the well-dressed Negroes.
They speak so well.
Yeah, they speak absolutely well. But the bottom line is not enough money. And this is the motherfucker holding up. We getting 20 million. Me and my fat white wife. Woo!
Now listen, you can do a lot with $20 million. So I mean, and I don't even know how many family members there are, but I hope
this is the family right here. The initial family, the immediate family that will reap the 20 million right here. I looked it up, and they, this is the photo. And the one
that white woman came up. She came up.
They always come up.
She came up.
You know what? They always try to take our land or our apartments.
But understand that this is an example of reparations in its truest form, right? Land taken from your family, land given back. You sell it back for a profit,
but not enough money.
This was according to an independent appraisal. That is where the number came up. So it's not necessarily arbitrary. And like I said, I personally am not hip to and knowledgeable, highly knowledgeable about property values and valuations and things like that.
They should get they should get. I'm gonna tell you what they should get, and I can tell you from some of my research I've been doing. Minimum 50 million. Minimum.
Mike Baker says we as Blacks have failed to learn how to create and maintain generational wealth and residual income. We have to do better if we ever hope to overcome. Now, Maya, I can't completely disagree or agree with you. I would like to amend or add an addendum to what you said, because when you say we as Blacks have failed to learn to create and maintain generational wealth, I think what we're looking at, in a prime example of this with Bruce's Beach, as well as Tulsa, North Carolina, Rosewood, Florida, it's like, no, there are historical examples of Black people knew exactly how to be wealthy and to pass that wealth down, and how to be successful entrepreneurs. And every time that happened on any kind of large scale or any scale at all, America as a society, a system, legal political and everything in between, has worked really, really hard to dismantle that, disrupt that, destroy that. So I can't say that, I can't totally say that we have failed to learn. I think it's more that America works really hard to destroy the things that we do try to build in a positive.
No, I agree with you.
And that occurs generation after generation. And the opportunities have now been beaten out of us, right? Like the lack of loans, the lack of opportunity, and some of that breeds some laziness into a certain percentage. But the reality is, I think there's black people.
But they could have leased it for $400,000 a month. That's what's in the article. In the article, the article right here, this article with the newsletter, they could have leased it for $400,000 a month. So in the long run, they could have got more money out of the deal by leasing it. But instead, like they do, just like when we had a black station that was owned by black folks, immediately sell it off. Sell it off and buy.
Well, they could. But what's wrong? I mean, buying a basketball team is an excellent.
Oh no! It's the Bobcats. Stop it.
You're still in an NBA franchise, bro. Like you're gonna make money.
But what I'm saying is, if you look at what's the brother that bought the Weather Channel?
Byron Allen.
Byron Allen ain't selling shit. He's like, yo, this is gonna be my shit and my family's shit. We should hold on to shit like that, especially land in such a prime fucking real estate area. And I understand that he wants to take his white woman to Cancun.
Yeah, he'll still have a smooth 19 mil left over.
Yeah. Well, no, but look, she just looks like, why am I standing next to all these niggers? I'm sorry, that's his wife. That's fucked up.
Miss Adverb late to the show, but she's coming in half. She says black people are not going to win white people games. Oh, tell that to Tiger Woods and Serena and Venus, okay?
In fact,
got you there, Miss Adverb, okay?
You know what? You can go to my IG. I just posted something about Tiger Woods where the guy was like, don't you think you're a little bit cocky? And then they cut to him winning like 9 times in a row. And he said, why would I come here if I wasn't trying to win? Doesn't make sense. And so, But I agree with Miss Adverb, and I don't agree with Miss Adverb on a lot. Okay.
No, yeah, I was being facetious with you, but I think her bigger point was in the game of America, which is a white people game, a European construct.
They should have asked for
black people are not meant to win and succeed in that. Yeah. So I'm with you, Miss Adverb.
$100 million.
$1 million. Now, I hear your argument, and part of it was like, I don't know if they should have kept it and whatever. And you got to understand, like, when you keep that land, now you're in I don't know what any of these family people do, but now you're in the real estate land development business and shit. And it's like, maybe they're not built for that. But I would hope that,
well, we can see they ain't built for that.
But I would just hope that they have some kind of, generational plan for that money. And, $20 million is a lot of motherfucking money. I don't know how they plan to divide it up, or if they want to, if they're planning on creating a fund or something like that. But either way, there's still opportunity there for them to grow that money and make wealth.
But to lease it for $400,000 a month.
But now you got to be responsible. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
For and maybe they don't want that responsibility. I'm just saying, I don't want to criticize them for selling it, because maybe they have plans for that money that works better for their skill sets and their dreams and the things they want to do, that will still build the generational wealth that they, desire and deserve. So, who are we to tell them they have to keep that land and make $400,000 a month?
And we go savage on these motherfuckers. And this is what y'all should do. So, Bruce Beach people, keep your fucking beach. Fuck that. And only let niggas on it and white women that fuck niggas. How about that? Because we see why do we always get the most busted down white bitches? Like,
you don't know what she looked like in high school. He looked like he fell off too. It's not. It's not like she stole Tyson Beckford from y'all ladies. Chill. This nigga look like what's happening. Never. This nigga look like Rewind. Instead of Rerun, he looks like Rewind.
That's fucked up, man. Man, he's just a little chubby. Settle down. But the brother in the back ain't even standing next to him. He's like, I ain't even gonna stand next to that white bitch. Black Power.
I haven't talked to my brother Raymond in years because
look at that Black Power, motherfucker. And the
he allowed her to bring potato salad to the cookout.
She put raisins in the potato salad.
We haven't talked to that nigga since.
And the funeral home director's next to him going, we're all going to die anyway.
And the one brother by himself just trying to reenact the Olympics. Just couldn't get nobody in the family to do it with it.
They look like the most geeky, dysfunctional fucking family. And the one lady in the front wants to fight. She just want to fist fight.
She's like, I told them not to sell. No, but here's my ultimate thing that I want us to focus on with this story.
I know.
No matter what they invest in, if you agree with the selling or the not, the reality is they got reparations. And
yes, they got money.
So that argument against any kind of reparations at all on any scale is out of the window. Okay. It is proven in this one small example that reparations are not only possible, but ethically required.
Yeah.
Okay. And next time we coming up there, we coming to get that check. Okay.
Right. Okay.
But
well, 20 million ain't nothing to sneeze at. I agree with you. 20 million.
No. But overall, like we could all all these places, man. Like Tulsa needs to give up that block. You need to give up that Greenwood area. You need to give that up.
That ain't gonna happen.
Rosewood, y'all need to give that up.
Not gonna happen.
I'm just saying, if it can happen with Bruce's Beach, it can happen anywhere. It should. The lineage, the history, the knowledge is there. The desire may not be, but I had to do a whole bunch of shit when I was a kid that I didn't want to do. Oh, yeah. So America, it's time to grow the fuck up and pay that back.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Give us our beats.
Who's Yemaya?
Yemaya is pissed. It must be some god. Sounds like some African god.
I ain't never heard of that.
Miss Aver be on some other things sometimes. She connects on different planes.
Okay, they still, wow, I did not know that. They're still digging up bodies in Tulsa. Exactly. So
Amen.
I agree with you. So we're going to move on. But our bottom line is they could have got $100 million.
Oh, wait, Shane, you'll love this one. Queen Bee says Newsom saw to that happening at Bruce's Beach. So the guy you want to run for president, it sounds like Queen Bee said as governor of California, he helped to spearhead that. So, kudos.
They should thank their ancestors who just made them millionaires.
All right. Well, speaking of Newsom, I'm going to ask y'all a question. But when I ask it, it's going to sound like this.
Hey. It's your boy Black Pedro, popping in. Hey. With another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'.
Help. Hey. It's your boy Black Pedro with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'. The leaf blower guy is outside. Sorry if you guys can hear that.
I was wondering are you being attacked? What's going on?
Oh yeah, there we go. Getting my hair cut. Okay, so speaking of Newsom, Gavin Newsom, he is, in addition to being George Clooney's stand-in and everything, he is governor of California. And this is a state that 4 years now has been going through major drought issues.
Not no more.
Well, going through major drought issues, and most especially this past year, 2022 was rough and tough. They finding dinosaurs at the bottom of the lake and boats and mob bosses and shit. So we've had this extreme lack of water until, like you said, Shane, this goddamn week. You know what I mean? Like last week, this week
was crazy.
Next week. We've had incredible amounts of rain here, especially for Southern California. And then when you look at Northern California in the Bay Area, and to all of those in that Yay area, we truly hope you are safe and sound. But it is completely there are floods, the whole neighborhoods being washed away, rivers overflowing, communities completely flooded, people out of their homes, and it's just this, these extremes of you're going from 1 minute all the neighborhood's burning up to the next minute it's being washed away into the sea. That being said, I came across an article that informed me that California during these heavy rains, during these heavy rains, has acquired 24 trillion gallons of water. Right, this state has been doused from this storm with 24 trillion gallons of water. Yes, treehead crops are flooded. As much as you need to water your plants, you can't drown them. They'll die and you won't be able to eat them. But 24 trillion gallons of water sounds like a lot. I don't know how many we need. I don't know how many we lost. My question is, though, is this state, Gavin Newsom, are we doing anything to collect this water in an efficient and maximized way, right? Because when you got 24 trillion gallons falling on a state that's been on fire for 24 trillion months, I feel like you might want to get some buckets out.
Okay. Well, you know what I did? I
them.
had a bunch of water things outside. I gathered a lot, but I'm gonna tell you, yes, they are doing it. The hydro plant, the hydro plant actually has been working. And it's in fact the hydro plant that actually cleanses water. It's been on. They said triple time, because it's got the. Am I reading right? They were divulged with it. Yeah. So what they're doing now is, and also some of the containers where you see those giant containers where they have the processing systems, literally they had to create like new ones, literally over the time, because they were overflowing. So if they do it right, if the hydro plants do it right, oh, shut up, Miss Adverb.
No, Miss I'm not complaining. My thing is, I'm actually and honestly asking, right, is like, because the people have been complaining about the rain all this, and I've been happy about it. I mean, you don't want to see communities flooded.
Well, not in your house. Not in your house.
It fell on my fucking bed, right? And my bed got flooded. But I'm still happy that we got this rain, because we really do need this water. But if it all just washes out to sea, you know what I mean, and we can't maintain a majority percentage of that water in some useful way, then it does become this waste. And because of the fires, you have this burnt up brush and these hillsides that are damaged that now become susceptible to mudslides, because there's no there's no tree roots holding the soil together and things like that. So it's a cyclical problem that compiles on itself. But I'm like, if we can maintain some of this water to not only fight the fires, but to drink and clean and all this shit, then I feel like this is nature giving back something that we haven't had in a while. So I'm not complaining about the rain. I want to verify and make sure that we're doing as much as we can to capture as much of it as we can and keep it.
Well, I'm reading it right now. I'm looking at it. It says hydro what?
Nicole gave a rest in peace from my bed. Yeah, I'm mattress shopping now. Yeah.
Hydroelectric Power, California Energy Commission. They actually the large facilities and the renewable portfolio has quadrupled. What does it say here? Hydro can now consider the California power generation. Yeah, it looks like that's what they're doing, but they can't keep up with it. So because they didn't see it coming. So it's like they're trying their best, but it probably won't get the water we need because they weren't prepared for the collection of
this kind of onslaught.
That level. So
there's been a lot of rain.
The bad thing I'm reading of it right here is that a lot of the Indian reservations that weren't prepared, didn't have levees and stuff, have literally been washed away. There's been reservations where people were washed away. in California. And they said, okay, this is the one. It's a Yes Magazine article that says California's dire future. What's the best investment for securing water? So I got a picture of one of the hydro plants. They literally are building these bitches as fast as they can because the situation.
But y'all know the twins, Shawnee and Donnie, who come through here sometimes. They're Bermudan, and one of them, I think it was Shawnee, was telling me that they have this whole rain collection system, and they have these wells. Basically, each house has a well that collects its own rain. You know what I mean? And they use it for showering and dishes and all that.
But yeah, this
we
is
need
actually this. Look at this plant. This is actually a plant they built with the quickness.
Yesterday they had to do
like
that.
Literally. And if you look at, I don't know if they're called silos, but they're those giant containers where they recycle.
I know what you mean.
Right. Yeah. They said they literally were trying to build them as they go because it was they couldn't catch up. So according to the article in Yes Magazine and the other one I was just looking at where I got the picture from, they said this is a new plant. Like they literally won't. I thought it was a positive, was not, because they can't keep up with it because it was so much. It was so much, and it was coming down that they aren't. It's not going to help us. We still going to have to, unless we catch up.
Speaking of coming down, Breezy JJ's, she asked, she came in late. This is why you don't want to come in late. Give me 10 jumper jacks. She said, what happened to your mattress, Pedro? Monday night. I came home from work, probably walked in the door about 1 a.m.
White girl was on the bed. No.
With pork rinds and grapes, nigga, talking about let's get it on. I was like, hell no. No, but I walked into the house. I got back to my bedroom, dropped my things down, and there was just a smooth little waterfall of water spewing onto my bed from the ceiling above.
Ceiling was bulbous.
Obviously the roof leaked. We've had problems with it. This is actually the second time I've had a leak in my bedroom over the past 5 years that I've lived here or so. So yeah, and my mattress was soaked. So it wasn't like I caught it early. Like no.
So you got to get a new mattress.
I'm mattress shopping, my nigga.
Yeah. No, but you know what?
And I'll be hitting up the landlord like So next month's rent minus queen size.
This queen size. No, I'm gonna tell you right now before we move on and we can get up out of here. I'm gonna tell you, I'm thinking, oh no, they're doing a great job. Then I just read the article. Oh no, they really didn't, because they couldn't keep up with. It was so much they couldn't keep up with it, and so they could only contain what they could. So the rest of it probably is just gonna wash away. And when we have another drought, we're gonna all die. So.
I'm putting buckets out next week because we're supposed to get more heavy rain next week, and I'm gonna collect my own shit.
Yeah,
get a processing plant. I don't know what the fuck to do. Boil someone. I'm gonna do naked and afraid. So if y'all see me butt naked in mid-city Los Angeles boiling water, just understand I'm doing it for the future.
He's doing it.
Savage AF. That's your Black Pedro popping for today. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter. Shane, give it to me.
And another thing I gotta let y'all know: if you don't subscribe to the channel, if you don't subscribe to this goddamn channel, I swear to God, on everything that's holy and that I love, I will.
On my mother's own Capricola, I tell you.
On my mother's grave. They always beat themselves. On my mother's grave, I can't believe that you. No, make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you subscribe to the channel, you go to the thing that's scrolling at the bottom. When it's scrolling at the bottom, all you got to do is this. Ring the bell, click it, click it, click it. Also, you know what? Rating it don't hurt us either. Hit us with that. Make sure you check out the old episodes. Just click on them. Even if you ain't watching them, just let them play. Because you know what happens? We still get the view. Bam. That's how that works. Go to there. And also follow us on the Egg. If you happen to be on Instagram, you like Instagram, you're on there, you like to look at stuff. I look at that bit. I like looking at big booty hoes. No, I don't. I actually put more point of view shit. And I've been getting a lot of static. Oh, by the way, Diamond and Silk. I posted that.
I forgot to put that bitch on the list.
Oh, people are mad at me. Say, why are you even saying that? All I said was, you know, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. COVID's a
Yeah.
hoax.
Let's go in on that tomorrow. We'll save that for a little Friday tidbit. But yes, yeah.
But
No.
as I said, follow us on the IG, boom, at Black Pedro, BLACKPEDRO. Also follow at Comedian Shang, SHANG. You know what it is. So make sure you do that. Or hands. I'm sorry, that wasn't even hands. That was elbows.
Yes, there you go.
Make sure you do that. My Shangry for today is I just keep seeing people get away with shit over and over again. And so I was asking the question. All right, I'll just tell you. Why does evil keep winning? Why does evil keep winning?
You get that face.
Why does it keep winning? I mean, the bottom line is if you look at, including Merrick Garland, he's evil. Yeah, evil keeps winning. You notice that cops keep getting off. Horrible people that are comics get to host major platforms. That's part
That's
of
just a general comment. That's not at anybody specific.
It's not anybody specifically. Will Smith has not got smacked back yet. Evil is winning. Do you understand me? Evil is winning. I don't know if y'all. It's called Black Dookie Head.
What is that? Is that really the character's name? Is that really the character's name?
No, I just made that up.
Oh, I was like, no. I mean, you know how these cartoons go nowadays.
But if you look at how things are going, pertaining to the Democrats, pertaining to the Republicans, pertaining to racial equality, pertaining to the financial equality, evil's winning. And I want to know if anybody here has any suggestions, because I don't know, man. I'm thinking maybe I've learned something from watching Vampire in Brooklyn. Evil is good, and ass is good. If you get yourself some evil ass, whoo! I'm thinking evil's going. Yeah, evil. Oh yeah, evil's winning. I don't know what that was. It's Loki. But I'm asking people in the feed. Will Smith already
Queen B said. Queen Smith. Yeah, Will Smith already in hell. He's married to Jada. So.
Wow.
Keep his wife's name out.
Evil's winning. And I wanted to know, what do you suggest for us to turn it around? I want y'all to, by next week, I'm going to have Jada beats it regularly.
People know a lot about Will and Jada's relationship.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah. I mean,
Ms. Avro says Jada is the leader of Fight Club. You know the first rule, Ms. Avro.
I don't know why you keep talking about it and you're not supposed to talk about it.
Damn it.
You already know what it is.
That's how you got kicked out.
Yeah. So, I mean, I was asking y'all, do you think that there's any way to turn around the trajectory of the way things are going now? I'm just curious. Does anybody know? Anybody? Bueller? Okay. Pedro, go
ahead. Become evil?
Yes.
And then you could win too.
That is what I was saying. That's my plan. Right now, because Pedro knows I'm primarily a nice guy. I am. I help comics. I try to be helpful. I help squirrels when they're having problems, trying to get up in a tree. But now this is the new me. I'm gonna be a motherfucker this year.
I'm gonna be.
Y'all in trouble. Anybody try that bullshit with me this year? They getting hands, feet, foot, all up in their.
Y'all niggas about to get told in this bitch.
Y'all about to get dragged. Anybody that wants some of this smoke, gonna get that smoke, because I'm not having it. I'm no longer giving fucking crazy people a pass. By the way, William Dafoe is really the Goblin.
I mean, it looks a little bad shit. Yeah, that looks a little bad shit.
I
feel like, I don't know if they got photoshopped or
whatever. So anybody, wow, we got a lot of comments in the feed. What do you suggest that we do to change things? And I want to see what some of your suggestions, because I don't think that the Trap House. Oh shit!
I've always found that turning in times of evil, turn into the good book.
Yeah. So maybe.
And by the good book, I do mean any Playboy magazine.
Yeah, I don't
just
mean
rub one out, brother, and you'll feel better. You really will.
Because the Bible's not the Bible's not helping. All you
Trust
people that
your
been
heart.
praying,
Yeah, the prayer don't seem to be working. So.
You've been praying for years and years and years and years, and I'm not mad at y'all. But I don't know if that's gonna be it. So maybe black folks need to get up off their ass and have more unity. What they
AJ Fitz said you help squirrels but stab dogs.
Wow, AJ. Wow.
Squirrels don't even make good pets, but whatever.
Okay, man. Okay, AJ. Yes, I did. Okay. But I just think it's getting worse. So what do? Do we what does it say? We fall down and we get up all those gospel songs and all that other bullshit. And then Michelle Obama saying when they go low, we go high. I think it's time to go low. I think it's time for us to go full fuckery. Santos lied his way into a seat. And not only that, on Congress, he's not going nowhere. He's going to be the one making the call on shit in his district. But you know why? He lied his ass off.
No, and the funny part is, well, it's not funny, but it just shows what a shit dick that Kevin McCarthy is. He's like, listen, the people in his district voted for him because they thought he was another nigga. You understand me? They thought he was somebody else. They don't know his name. This is the untalented Mr. Ripley. They voted for a fraud.
And a fraud.
How could you put that up as any kind of justification? Like, well, they voted for him. He lied to them. He lied to the people about who he is.
Exactly.
They did not vote for him. They voted for the lie that he presented.
Right.
And I don't know how, as a man and a leader of a party, one of the two major parties in America, that you can fucking sit there and justify that shit.
And you know he lied.
Like, well, they voted for him. Dummy. He got fucking lied.
Opened up one of his acceptance with Shalom. He's not Jewish.
No.
He's not Jewish. He didn't go to college, all this other shit, and yet he's winning. So I'm going to start saying that I am a nuclear physicist. I'm lying to bitches and tell them, hey, I got $1,050,000 gazillion in the bank, and I will buy you anything if you just let me get that pussy.
Nigga, overnight, he got $750,000, and everybody's like, where'd that come from?
I'm telling you. Well, I'm just saying that's what's happening. Savage, if I need some suggestions, because if it don't work out, I'm going towards evil. I'm going towards evil. That's what I'm gonna start doing.
Hey, Trap House, I'm gonna be a man about it. Congrats to your Bulldogs.
Wow.
Congrats to them goddamn Georgia Bulldogs, Trap House. I see you in the building, bro.
They didn't win the whole thing, did they?
Nigga.
I stopped watching after that.
I want you to this Georgia versus TCU in the national championship was like, nigga, if you sent any NFL team to a little league game of an 8 and under team. These niggas beat TCU 65-7, nigga.
He says 63-7. Well, it doesn't matter.
No, it was. I thought it was 65-7, bro. Don't take them 2 points back. Either way, at some point Georgia was like, nigga, it was fourth quarter, 4th and 5. These niggas up by 50, and they run. These niggas are running plays. I was like, wow, y'all really have a beef with Texas, huh? Okay, y'all don't like the state.
Well, I'm glad that Georgia,
Michigan would have put up a better fight than that, but goddamn.
No, I don't think so.
Nicole said TCU is a Christian school. So what that mean? They know how to get crucified? Like, goddamn. That's what happened. They got put on the cross that day. But anyway, that's a side note. Shang, I feel you on it, man. It does feel like evil's winning. I think that, like Martin Luther King said, there is that adage that, and I'm really about to fuck it up as I see it in my head, but
yeah,
the arc of morality is long. Oh fuck, nigga! If you wait, justice and morality will win. You just need more. It's like it's a long arc, but it bends towards morality or some shit like that. The justice, just the arc of justice is long, but it eventually bends towards morality.
Right.
Something like that, guys. And either way, be patient. Even like I said, Cobra Commander, he was always busy. You know, Duke and them, they just going through training exercises. They have to react to a disaster, but the enemy, the evil, they always plotting. You know what I mean? So you just got to be patient.
I'm agree with you, but I feel like the score right now is 65-7.
Evil.
Evil. Not saying Georgia's evil, because no, fuck that. Georgia is evil. You almost had what's his name?
Herschel Walker.
Yeah, so fuck. I don't know if the people here still Atlanta. Atlanta got a lot of fucking explaining to do. Y'all
the football field isn't the only place you run trick plays, Georgia.
Yeah. You already know y'all had won. Yeah, in fact, y'all knew y'all won when y'all had 50 points, you evil bastards. You could have just you could have stepped off the gas. They didn't have a fucking chance. You're messed up. And you know what? Even though I know Michigan lost, and I didn't rub it in, did I? Not at all. But the way they lost was on some fuckery, too. Because that was
Michigan beat themselves.
No.
Ultimately, they were on the goal. They were on the goal line. No, yes, they did. They were on the goal line twice, and scored 0 points twice. Squandered 2 goal line opportunities, and they lost by 6 points. They should have won by 8. That's
that one was a touchdown.
But then they ended up on the 1-inch line and couldn't punch it in. That's failure as a team.
All right, well, you know, let's agree to disagree as we get out of this show, because I disagree.
Yes, that's what it is.
No, come on, man. That would have been a touchdown.
Oh yeah, I want that call back, but you know, Michigan had other opportunities to win that game that they squandered on their own. When you fumble, when you do a fullback handoff to a kid named Mullings who is not prepared for that moment. I think I saw him fumble earlier in the year in the game where he should not have at all. And
he wasn't at the level of it, right?
It was. I don't know why they called that play, but you know, hey, next year, baby.
but they did well. They did well, and I agree with Miss Adverb. I'm not gonna say it because it's Georgia's not.
She says Georgia's dumb. They haven't proven otherwise. Nicole H rooting for frogs. It's whatever, girl. Stop.
Whatever.
All right.
Savage AF.
All right, Savage AF, man. Fuck your feelings. Facts
3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Shout out to Tulsa, Oklahoma. I'll be there Sunday. I'll be in Tulsa, Oklahoma Sunday.
He coming to get that check. Right. It's the reparations tour.
This is part of the reparations. Tulsa, Oklahoma at the Tulsa Comedy Club. Make sure y'all check out PEDRO tomorrow night. Comedy Chateau, 10 p.m. Comedy Chateau.
North Hollywood.
North Hollywood. And tomorrow, they just sent me the flyer. I'm going to be on the show with a majority white folks and me and Pedro. No, not Pedro. Big Rube. We're on the show.
Big Rube is good, man.
At the Laugh Factory in Hollywood this Friday, 10 p.m. I'm, of course, up at the end, which is some bullshit. But I will be at the end. It is what it is.
Ruben Paul is hilarious, man.
Ruben's funny. So, check us out. And also Saturday, we're going to be in Long Beach, California at Fiddler's Green. Scruncho, who's in the middle, won't be on the show. So other than that, I don't even know who they replaced him with. It don't matter.
Show must go on.
I'm hosting. So
there you go.
I'm going to be there all night, unfortunately. So that means Pedro will probably go towards the end, and Chris will
My mom's coming. My mom's coming to town, so she gonna be there though.
Oh, okay. Well, we got to see how this place is. I don't know, man. Fiddler's Green.
Yeah,
I wouldn't invite her to this one.
Yeah, she coming. She the one got the knife, so I need her.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's true. I will be back 3 p.m., 4 p.m. tomorrow Pacific Standard Time. For the people that fuck with us, thank you for fucking with us. For the people that don't fuck with us, fuck you. And wow. Brother Pedro will be passing out the watchtower. You do look like brother. Brother.
No, she just makes Mormons with Muslims.
That's not the same shit. Oh, wow. People just going in. We try to get off the show.
I'm getting bean pies for all my wives.
Shang likes white folks? What?
What? Lady Hazel May, her edible just kicked in. Okay.
Do you know me? Do you have any idea how I really am?
She said, don't let him pretend he doesn't.
I do like white folks. I like people. I like white folks. I like black folks. I like beige folks.
I do like white folks.
I like white folks. I like white folks, black folks, yellow folks, green folks, blue folks. It doesn't matter. I went to see Avatar. I supported it. Those were
blue
folks.
motherfuckers. I'm down.
Have you seen that yet, though?
I did go see it, man. Amazing experience. Yay. Yay for me.
3D?
2 thumbs up. 3D all day.
So
you got to see. I did enjoy that. Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, it's a visual experience, and I thought it was we can talk about it tomorrow, but I thought it was a good. I think there's a good message in there for people.
An hour and a half of that bitch could have been cut out.
Oh man, it was fun. They did a lot of setup. There was a reason for all of it.
Wait, I will talk about it tomorrow. Shit.
We'll get into it tomorrow.
Yeah. All right. So check it out. We will see you then. Make sure you tell your friends. We want some new people. We got a few new people here today. And shout out. I saw Trap House. Big ups to your unnecessarily cruel team in Georgia.
Yeah, that was just bully shit. We can't support bullying like that.
Right, yeah, so can't support bullying because that was just some bullshit. Hey man, there's no way we'll fucking win. More points. That's fucked
They really shit on them boys.
All right, so we out of here. And make sure you subscribe. Make sure you do that. And Pedro, tell them what they need to do.
Listen, guys, very important.
Very important.
Stay black if you are. Don't be black if you're not.
Yeah.
Keep your finger out your nose.
Boom. That's how we do.
Stop the show.